jumping straight on in, I took my reference photo, which had a lens effect on it, and which kind of made the verticals lean slightly, and then I was like mentally fixing them, which isn't really a good thing to do when you're trying to do too many things at once, or just in general. So I took the reference photo and kind of warped it a bit and made the verticals vertical, and the areas that are close to the camera are still a bit wonky, but mostly they're okay. And the only downside is I should have done that from the beginning, but the good side is I did it eventually. So did a few alterations to the first building. Very conscious about the just grey blob on the side of the second house. So I wanted to start adding some detail into it so that it looked a bit less daunting. Give it some depth and dimension. Try and make it looks very dark at the current point, and it doesn't look as dark in comparison in the actual photo. So I'm trying to figure out which bits are supposed to be darker, because this is the main color. There are definitely places that need to be darker and places that need to be lighter. That roof was such a pain, because I needed to erase it and redraw it in so many times just to get the shape right. And it's odd. It's an odd point. And I'm doing the shaded areas and the roof, and by extension the roof first, because there's a bit that connects the light and the shaded area together, which I added in yesterday, but I believe I'm going to try and fix again. I might redraw that bit. And the windows, I'm not putting as much detail in because they're further away, but still going in to add some depth to them anyway, and trying to make sure that it looks like the windows are further in instead of further out. The house, which is wonky, is definitely wonky. But also sometimes you just have to deal with a wonky house, Who doesn't have a wonky house? If anyone has a tidy room, they're doing something wrong. And that's about it. I don't know how much I'm going to do more to the house, even though there is another side to it. Added some plants in as well, because plants, and there's a plant on the side of that one anyway. But yeah, it's just something for me to mull over about how to do the rest of it. Anyway, have a wonderful day, see you later, and goodbye.